Oh, hi there, Strawberry Shortcake. Hi, Rainbow Brite. I heard your Fairway got, 100 followers. Yes, it did. I went on there earlier and saw that, you know, and I didn't think I was going to get there. You know how when you start a Fairway, from back in the first month and how you work on it. And I didn't think I was going to be getting all those followers. But to get 100 and not even a year out yet, that's a big deal. I mean, Sailor Moon, she didn't get 100 followers or more until years later. And Jordan didn't get 100 or so until years later, too. Yeah, it is true, Rainbow Bright. But then Xena and the TWF didn't really get a lot of, followers either. Yeah, I am happy for that, you know, that all that hard work that I put in so far, all the films, the shorts, the live streams that I did since the first month, you know, was a big deal. And I'm happy for that. Yeah, I am very happy to hear that all that hard work you put into the Fairway, and now you got 100 followers. Well, here's the asking thing. Do you know if they're gonna keep or they're gonna go? I don't have the answer to what they're gonna do. Some folks, you know, there are folks out there who that's all their goal is to get a lot of followers. Well, that was never my goal. I mean, my goal was to make films, and if I got folks to watch that, then okay, all right, that was good. You know, yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, yes, there are folks on Euro or whatever, and they're into getting their films gouged and incomed. They want to be a business friend or a business helper. They think that's everyone's goal. Well, it need to be some folks' goals out there, but not everyone's goals out there. Well, you got that right. It was never my goal, and it never will be. But to get a lot of followers on my Euro Fairway is a big deal, you know. Yeah, it is a very big deal because you only had this fairway open since the first month of this year. Even though Euro made a mistake and we'll say it was opened years ago, but you only started that one only since the first month. So really, you only been due for two, one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, so only 7 months so far. Yeah, I've only been doing this for 7 months. And it is a big deal. At least I think it's a big deal. Well, good work with that, you know? Do you, Barry, think you're going to get more followers? I don't know, Strawberry. I don't know if I'm going to get more followers. I don't know. I can only hope. I like to think as time goes on, I'll get more followers because there are folks out there who do like these films. So, all right, not everyone likes these films, but there are some out there who do. Some out there who like these films and live streams and shorts. Well, did you ever think about doing podcast? I thought about it, but first, A, I don't have the tools, or B, I don't have the feeds which you have to get your podcast uploaded. Because on like a film or a short, where as long as you have the way of uploading it, it uploads. And a live stream, well, it's uploading and streaming live and playing at the same time. But no, it's like a podcast. You got to have these feeds, for it. Why it's got to be that way, I don't know. And no, I just think a podcast is a live stream or a film where folks just run their mouths and sometimes behave as if they know what they're talking about. But most of the time, it's just them running their mouths. Yeah, that's true. It's always folks with some kind of headset on their head or a small speaker. And most of these folks don't do their podcasts alone. They always got someone with them. I don't know. But no, I just stick to films and live streams and shorts. You know, yeah, I guess that's for the good. If you don't have the feeds that one has to have to upload a podcast, then why go for all that? You know? But anyway, I'm still happy for you for getting all those 100 followers that you got. And I don't know how you got them. But some folks must have liked what you were doing on the Fairway, liked the films, the playlist, the films, the live streams, the shorts. So that must have been how it happened. Yeah, it is how it happened. And I'm truly happy that I got all those, followers. Now, if they watch all my films, that's a whole other thing. But I'm thankful for that. Well, it's glad to hear that you got a lot of followers. That you got 100 followers on your YOUWAY FAIRWAY. And it is a big deal. And I know for some folks, they might not even have 100. And there's folks out there that's even surpassed it at. But I think it's a big deal. Well, thank you, Strawberry, for Shortcake, for saying that. Oh, you're very welcome, Rainbow Brite.